was wise to call 1-800-529-5465. That's Laura. An individual out there listening wanted to get her immigration question answered, and she was wise enough to call quickly at 7 minutes after 12 o'clock on a beautiful Tuesday here, Emancipation Day for Jamaica. 1-800-529-5465. Laura.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you?
How are you?
Hi, Laura.
Yeah, I have a question about my traveling document. I called you the last time. You told me it was possible to get some like a less passage to go back out of my country.
What?
And then
you called me last time. Wait. Start again. You called me last time, and I said what to you?
I already applied for the traveling document.
The advance parole.
I do the fingerprint, and they send me a letter. They receive the fingerprint. Everything is good. The passport is gonna come anytime.
Great.
And then up to now is not come. My father is very serious sick. And then I don't want to travel with the laissez-passer because I don't know how long I'm going to take my father to some country for treatment. It's not the same place my country I'm going to treat my father anymore. So I don't know. I don't want it to go with a laissez-passer. It's like, they can give somebody if you want to go. If you have a green card.
You want?
But I want.
Squeeze, do you understand what she's asking me?
It sounds like she wants to take her father to another country.
I know that, but you filed for an advance parole. You have to wait on the advance parole. It takes 90 days.
I think she wants to go around as she's asking you.
If you leave the United States, if you have a pending adjustment application and you leave the United States without advance parole, you've automatically denied your adjustment. You won't be allowed back in the United States. So you can't do that. You needed the advance parole document.
They already 2 weeks ago, they sent me a letter. They say the passport is going to come anytime now on the mail. But
what passport are you talking about? One second. Are we talking about two different things? You're talking about a U.S. passport?
No, traveling document.
So advance parole. So don't call it a passport then. You're getting an advance parole document, all right? And if you need to expedite it, then what you would need to do is go down to your local immigration office with whatever evidence you have to show your father is very ill. You need to travel to see him immediately to take him for medical care. They may give it to you. They may not. Usually, they do not give expedite travel documents because a parent is sick. They would expedite it for a funeral. I hope it doesn't obviously come to that, obviously. No one's wishing, anything bad on your father. I'm just telling you that what their basic premises down there. So certainly you can try and go down and speak with them. You can come in to see us, and we can go down and speak with them and see what we can do to try to expedite your advance parole for some sort of humanitarian reason so that you can go and take your father to another country for medical treatment. But you can't leave the United States without it because then you're going to have your green card denied.
Yeah, because the last time when I called, they will give me something to travel and pay the passport, come over, and they're going to fax it to me. They're going to send it to me. I said, that don't make sense. I don't want to go with laissez-passer. We call that laissez-passer.
I just finished. I don't understand what you're saying because maybe we have a bad connection. But what I believe I am telling you is that you can't travel without the advance parole. So you can call them till your heart's content. You need to get the advance parole. So you can either go down to the local office and get it. Excuse me 1 second, Squeeze. You have to stop.
What?
You okay? Number two, you can go down to the local office and get it. You can go wait for it to come in the mail. 3, you can come see us in our office and do it. One of the 3.
Okay, I could go to the local office tomorrow. I think it's better, right?
Yeah, I would think start there, and if you run into a problem, come see me. And you got to bring, you just can't go there and just say, my dad's sick, give me the advance parole. You better go there with a lot of documentation to back this up. And other documentation that you need to go to another country to bring him for medical treatment. You better go with all that stuff.
Oh, no, I don't have that.
Well, then you're wasting your time going down there.
Okay, so I have to wait until they send my passport on the mail.
No, you have to contact wherever your father is and get documentation to show he's sick.
Slow down.
I'm
man.
not slow. Don't worry, Squeeze.
Slow.
Okay, that's what she needs to do. Just listen and follow. Follow along. Hold on if you need help.
That's what I was just about to say.
All right.
Rather than going through all of that, getting yourself all amped
I'm
up.
not agitated. I'm fine. All right? I don't need you.
Whenever you say you're not agitated, you are agitated.
I am not agitated.
Then you are.
I am not. Let's go to Ruby.
Hi.
Ruby, how are you?
Hi, Ruby. How are you?
Nice.
Brad was telling me not to stretch.
You weren't stretching. Squeeze was posing like he's a bodybuilder.
I was actually stretching.
First of all, you're not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know what it was?
You're not even the black Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know
You're
what?
a little guy like me. And
You
he's
know what? You know what it was?
Sitting there
He
going
was
like
taking so long with that
Mason
call.
biceps.
I was getting so, you know.
No, you're like, oh, I went to the gym today. I'm really strong.
No, I
Let me
never
do
said
this.
that. I was genuinely stretching because you were on with that call
You
so
weren't. There
long.
was no stretching there. You were posing.
Me going like that.
No, you were posing.
And I'll go like that.
Was he posing, Kimberly?
You
It
guys
did
are
look
crazy.
like a pose.
It looked like a pose.
It looked.
Yes,
I felt
be
like a
careful.
judge.
Always
Ruby,
take
it was
Brad's
a
side,
pose.
I
right?
felt like
Always
a
take
judge.
Brad's
I
side.
was
Make
gonna
sure.
give you like a
He
like
signs
a
the check.
full-
Take Brad's side.
Because I'm trying to help this woman here, and out of the corner of my eye, I see Squeeze.
Stop looking at me.
Go like,
distracting.
it was very distracting.
Stop looking
It
at
was
me.
exceedingly distracting. And I'm going to help Ruby in a second, but I just want you to know I'm trying to help this other caller, and I see out of the corner of my eye like Squeeze summoning his inner Arnold Schwarzenegger, and all of a sudden he's just like making poses like he's like a bodybuilder.
Like they weren't regular stretches.
No, those were not
Like, it
regular
wasn't like an
stretches.
over the
And I want you-
stretch.
Normally I drop
It
and
was
give
a
you
flex.
50,
It
but
was
I
a
can't
real
do that
flex.
on the show. So I stretch just to.
And I want you
You
to
know?
know there was nothing sexy about that whatsoever.
I wouldn't be doing anything sexy for you.
No, not for me, for anybody. There
Let's
was
get to
nothing sexy
Ruby.
about
Let's
that.
get to Ruby. Hi, Ruby.
All right,
What's your
Ruby.
immigration question?
Okay. My friend got her 10-year green card 2 years ago. How long does she have to wait in order to apply for her citizenship?
When did she have a 2-year card before the 10-year card, or was it just the 10-year card straight out?
10-year card straight up.
And who sponsored her? How'd she get her green card?
Her uncle.
Her uncle. So then she has to wait 90 days before the 5-year anniversary. So she has about 3 years to go.
Okay, very well.
All right,
Thanks.
you're very welcome.
And remember, you can always use Spar and Bernstein, all right?
Okay, now you're free to make all the poses you want. We don't have any calls.
Whoa, but my posing doesn't stop the callers from getting their questions
It
answered.
does when the lawyer has to look at you.
Call in
and
the
watch
queue,
this.
call in the queue, call in the queue. Yeah, go ahead.
Social media has opinions. Our social media followers have opinions. Most everyone was saying either both or stretching,
So they're all saying stretching.
with one person saying that's not a pose. Squeeze is Jamaican. He was stretching.
Thank you.
But I don't understand. Does that mean
Thank
that
you.
Jamaican stretching looks different
Apparently,
Yeah, we're
than
not-
American
Yes,
stretching?
yes, it
yes.
is.
Jamaican stretching is making a bicep muscle.
Yes.
That's how they
no,
apparently
we
that's
just
how they
we just do
Jamaica.
it in a cool way.
That
It's
was
really
not stretching.
stretching.
There was
Way.
nothing stretching about what you did.
Listen,
Everyone saw it.
I'm sure they're
You
all
said-
wrong. I'm right. I know. There's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
I was watching it.
No, you see, now you're being American.
I'm not being embarrassed.
We're always right.
I'm right.
You know,
There was no.
that's very American.
There was no medical stretching going on there whatsoever. That was straight posing.
Did you know
Yes.
that back ages ago,
Yeah.
the light switch used to go this way, and the Americans decided to flip it around and put it this way?
Who
Is that-
told you that?
I can go on and
Who
on.
told you that?
Oh, you need to
Who
check
told
it
you
out.
that one?
Check it out. Check it out.
I will check that one out.
Check it out.
I'm going to check that one out.
Squeeze,
All right.
did you manage to catch the gold cup?
Did you know that football was really rugby, and the Americans took it
Yeah,
and,
that's true.
and switched it to football?
That's true.
Do you know baseball was
And
originally
football is
cricket.
really soccer.
Was originally cricket.
No, cricket. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Cricket was original, and then the Americans took it and turned it into baseball.
Breaking
And
news,
basketball
Americans steal
was originally
things.
peach ball because they would throw it into a peach basket.
It
That's
was
true,
no,
too.
it was
That is
originally
true. I
have
it was
heard that.
originally
I've heard
netball,
that.
They would
and they
just-
switched it.
and they would throw it into peach basket.
Americans.
Well, I mean, but that's not breaking news that Americans steal all their cool stuff
That's
from
right.
from
You're
gonna get
other
in trouble.
That's
countries.
right.
That's what I'm hearing. Everything that you listed was better our way.
Also-
and you wonder why the
Who's
Chinese.
ours? Who's ours?
But then you,
I
and
brought
then,
the fence.
but
Well, who are you defending? I'm not sure who you're defending.
It's Emancipation Day, but I'm not on the side of Jamaicans today.
You're defending America today.
Yeah, just as far as it's a lot
As
of
far as
references.
as far as sports is concerned,
Baseball and football is
baseball,
better than cricket
and rugby. Correct.
Rugby's just-
And there was also very recently a huge USA Jamaica showdown for the CONCACAF World Cup. And you know who won that, right, Squeeze?
You guys got who won it the last time?
Do you know who won it this
I'll
year?
tell you what, when you can
like
tell
a
me-
week ago.
When you can say, you know what, Squeeze? You Jamaicans are the fastest set of people on the planet. I will tell you who won that.
That would the United States won the Gold Cup.
Yeah, 2-1.
We're like beyond wet sugar. Like the sugar's been wet. You know what I mean? Like we're way beyond that.
Soaked sugar.
Yeah. All right, so can we get back to the show?
I'm just listening.
You know, if I were stretching, there'd be more calls. 1-800-529-5465. Once again, people, we are genuinely here to answer your immigration questions. Happy Emancipation Day to each and every one out there where Jamaica is concerned. But right now, let's get your immigration questions answered. I'll give out the number slowly. 1-800-529-5465. Call with your questions, how you sort your status out here in the United States of taking over everything. 1-800-529-5465. Brad's fiddling. 1-800-529-5465. There you go. Don't you feel better?
I'm stretching.
1-800-529-5465. That's
Right, we gotta
1-800-529-5465.
I'm just stretching.
You see, because I am on television, I don't, you know, you got to make it look cool.
Yeah.
You know,
I just saw myself.
you're really stretching, but you don't want people, you know, so you got to make it look cool. All right, going to the line in under 20 seconds. But once again, 1-800-529-5465. We're going to be kicking it over to SMG right after we take a call. But SMG, the social media guy, ask your questions on the social media platforms, and he will read those questions off. Brad Bernstein, who is not stretching, will answer your questions because he's being an attorney. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Remember, this is a full-service law firm. Not just do they handle immigration issues, but when it comes to, of course, you know, accidents. We spoke about major accidents earlier this morning where we saw a settlement that Kimberly forwarded to us for $5.3 million. It's possible, all right? When you get into an accident, who do you call? Spar and Bernstein, definitely that Ghostbusters. All right. When you get into a criminal defense related issue, who do you call?
It's only one guy you need.
Only one guy you
Only
need.
one guy you need.
And that's Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-529.
Bernstein is a law firm. There's only one guy you need.
Brad.
That's correct.
1-800-529-5465. When you have tax problems and you owe the government tons of money where taxes is concerned, you only need one guy.
There you go. Now
1-800-529-5465. When you got immigration problems, you only need one guy.
That's correct.
1-800-529-5465. That's Brad. All right? When you run into an issue out there, you get locked up or whatever, you only need one guy. 1-800-529-5465. When you bust your ass off of that construction site, you only need one guy.
You better call me.
1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Fred. Fred.
Yes. Good morning.
A pleasant good afternoon to you, Fred.
Thank you so much.
What's your question for Brad, Fred?
Yes, my question is I have 2 DWI while I'm a U.S. citizen. My question is there any problem in traveling?
Niet.
I don't know about that. You may have a problem in traveling. I would need to look at your. Don't say niet.
I never have no problem with.
I know, but driving while intoxicated could be an inadmissible offense, depending on.
He's a U.S. citizen.
Oh, you said you're a U.S. citizen.
Yes.
Yes, and I pay my fine.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm right. Niet.
Niet.
There you go. See, no,
Yes.
you're not listening, man.
I didn't
You're
hear
the attorney, not me.
I didn't hear that he was a U.S. citizen.
Yes.
Yeah, Fred is a U.S.
You're
citizen.
telling me not to say niet.
As a U.S. citizen, you can go as much as you want. Don't worry. You're all good.
You're good.
Okay, thanks a
You're
lot.
welcome. All right.
See, Brad, I had your back.
Yes.
And you were about to chew me out.
I was
You're about to
chew you out.
lambast me.
I was about to say, why are you speaking Russian? You're supposed to be speaking patois.
Whoa.
Right? Now all of a sudden Squeeze is Russian.
We have Russian
fired.
relations in the room.
We have Russian relations in the room, yes. But you are a native patois speaker.
I'm a native of a lot of things.
Right, you are, right.
Right?
Not Russian is not one of them.
No.
No.
but I speak languages.
Raphael.
Yep.
Yes, how are you?
Is it Raphael or Raphael?
It's Raphael.
Raphael. Yeah, all right, there you go.
There you go. Neither of us were right.
Yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
Raphael?
good morning. Yeah. Good morning. I was deported back in 2007 after living in the U.S. for 10 years. I went there when I was 10 years old, and I'm currently living in Brazil. And my brother applied for a siblings visa for me back in 2009, but till I have no idea when it's going to go through, or even if it goes through, if I'm going to get the visa. Now, what happened was back in 2005, I was arrested for assault and battery, which I pleaded guilty to, and I was never told that I could get deported or nothing. And then I got probation for it, and then I violated my probation with after getting caught with a joint. And then I served 6 months in jail, and I was deported. Now, my question is, when this siblings visa comes up, am I going to be able to get this, or there might be a problem because of my criminal record?
You have a problem because you have inadmissible offenses for the assault, the violation of the assault. You are inadmissible because you were previously ordered deported. You need waivers for all of this. And whether or not you're eligible for waivers or not will depend on the seriousness of the assaults, how long ago it was, and what family relations you have here other than your brother.
Yeah,
So
I
I-
only have my brother there. My mother lives with me here in Brazil. She never applied to get a green card or nothing.
Yeah, so, maybe if your brother is a citizen, he can file for your mother. She would get a green card. That would, when your mother goes to live in the United States, that would help your waiver a lot more than what your brother's doing for you right now. So
Okay.
what I would suggest you do, all right, really for me to make a full determination of, what your situation is, you would need to hire us. We would have to get your records from the immigration court, review everything, and then let you know what we think we can do to help.
Okay.
All right, hold on 1 second if you need help.
Once again, folks, that goes to show that we are universal. So wherever you are in the world, it doesn't matter where you are. A lot of you out there seem to think that, hey, just listen to the show and go to a lawyer locally wherever you are. No. You listen to the show and you come to Spar and Bernstein, whether it's physically or over the telephone. U.S. immigration laws happens to be federal. So wherever you are in the world, Spar and Bernstein can work on it. You only need one guy. And that number is 1-800-529-5465. If you're out of the United States, you need another number though. That's 212-227-8933. Brad would say, +1 212-227-8933.
I think next week we need a break, Squeeze and I. What do you think? I think it's like we're like one of those like married couples that
No.
need a
Those
vacation.
kind of references that you keep.
But do you need it from one
keeps
another or
coming to that.
together?
No, I do not want to take a vacation with him.
Like a romantic getaway that's not romantic?
No romantic getaway
Listen,
with him.
guys.
We don't go that way.
Gone
I'm
fishing?
just saying. I think
You
we have
just
to go.
you need a guy's night out at Fiction Nightclub in
Maybe
Jamaica.
we just need like a gone fishing day, but maybe on two different boats. Maybe
But
like he'll
on
take
the
a
same
boat.
river?
No,
two
like
different-
like different oceans. Like you can go on the Pacific Ocean, I can do the Atlantic Ocean, something like that.
No possibilities of seeing one another.
I mean, Americans speak English, right?
Americans do speak English, yes.
And England speaks English, right?
The Queen's English.
Okay, so why do they spell their words different? Like color,
It's
spelled
Queen's
different.
English.
Check is spelled different.
Why do they?
I want to know why.
Why is an apartment for let in London but for rent in New York?
What's a flat in London?
What's an apartment in New York?
Yeah, exactly. Why is it so different?
To let. Let what? Let you in?
Everything here, where English is concerned, it's pretty much more or less derived from England, right?
Right.
But
So why is it different?
because
We're better.
hundreds of
We take
years
things
ago,
that make it better.
there was not mass communication. So when groups of people would be in different areas and they wouldn't be in contact with other groups of people, they would kind of develop their own language and iterations of their language and accents and everything else. Now what you're going to see because of globalization is eventually, maybe in like 200-300 years from now, everybody's going to have the same exact accent.
Yeah, I'll check it in 200-300
They actually,
years.
So you'll be around.
Yeah, I'll be.
Right,
recently-
you'll be around. We'll all be dead, but Squeeze will be here.
Actually,
let us know.
I saw
an
a
alien.
study on that, on how like languages and even races are going to be combined because of the amount of people that
Correct.
are you know.
Correct. Yeah, everybody's going to start looking alike.
Super race, super language.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
We're-
I've heard that before.
We're all gonna be caramel colored and speak the same language.
I heard everybody's going to be caramel sooner or later.
Blonde, blue-eyed.
That's what they say.
Exactly. Everybody's going to be a beautiful like caramel mocha shade, and we're
Everyone's gonna be
all going
caramel.
to speak the same language.
And by then, everything will be like a whole lot better, I presume.
Yeah, because by then the world would have been nuked at least 3-4 times.
You are such a negative dude, man. All right, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, folks, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show. Let's go to SMG. Any questions over there from the Facebook page?
How long after divorce can I remarry?
The next day.
My friend got married some months ago. His wife moved to another state for job reasons. Now she wants to get the marriage annulled. What can she do?
Well, annulment means that the marriage was based on fraud, either because you were induced to get married and you were believed, like, for example, your husband said, I want to have 5 children with you, and then after you got married, you discovered your husband's incapable of having children. Or you got married and you discovered your husband's married to someone else, and now he's in a bigamous marriage. So you only annul marriages based on fraud. So if there was no fraud in the inducement of the marriage, then you can't get an annulment. Then at that point you got married and now you get divorced.
Say I sponsored my child when she was 18. She got his green card when she was 21. The green card says that she's a child of the U.S. citizen IR2. How long will he have to take to get his U.S. citizenship?
4 years, 9 months, 3 days. He has to wait the same 5 years.
My brother's a citizen here, and he would like to find out if Brad can help him file for my niece back home in Jamaica.
The answer is yes. Da, as they say in Russia.
Da.
Da.
Well, how can she get in touch with you?
That's your job, Kyle.
That's my job?
Your
Not
job.
da and a da.
I thought that was you guys. You guys
No.
plug. I read.
No.
1-800-529-5465.
We're expanding your job duties now, Kyle. We're giving you new responsibilities.
All right, I do know the number.
What is it? Are you going to share it with anybody?
After this next
After
question.
this-
1-800-LawLink. You know, you can tell them the number later on.
Yes.
So.
Kyle, why don't you scream it out like Squeeze, Kyle? Let me see you.
Why does he
scream it
need
out
to say
like Squeeze.
1-800-529-5465?
I would like to see him do it because he's so like
Monotone?
monotone. I would
Yeah.
love to see him do Squeeze.
Is he mundane?
He's not mundane. Mundane is boring.
Yeah.
Okay?
So he's just monotone.
He's monotone, but
So
actually
monotone is not boring?
no, because he's actually interesting. He has interesting things that come out of his mouth, so it actually makes it actually fun to listen to him. But he is monotone. I would love to see him.
You wouldn't say he's in a area of melancholy, would he?
No, he's not a melancholy. He's just monotone.
Just opening up the vocabulary.
I understand that. Right. You tried to not use mundane words.
I'm trying.
Right.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
Someone said you should get wasted
Yes.
in Jamaica, by the way.
Who?
You.
Me?
Someone said that.
I need to be wasted in Jamaica?
You need to get wasted in Jamaica.
You're damn right I need to get wasted in Jamaica.
Yes, teen wastedness in Jamaica.
Yeah.
By the
So
beach.
in.
By the beach. Where do you live in Jamaica? By the beach.
Right by the beach.
SMG question. Next question. 1-800-529-5465. All right. 1-800-LAWLINK. What's the next question?
All right, my kid's father left Jamaica on a K-1 visa and got married. It's 1 year now that he's in America. His wife wants to file for my kids, but they're asking me to sign a document to terminate my parental rights to my kids. Is there any other way for them to go without the termination of my parental rights as a mother?
Of course there is. You can just sign a letter. You don't need to sign anything to give up your parental rights for a stepmother to file for your children. Your stepmother files the I-130 visa petition, and the children go to the U.S. Embassy. At the most, the U.S. Embassy will just ask for a letter from you saying it's okay for the kids to immigrate. Now, word to the wise. Children are now in New York living with the father and the stepmom. There is nothing to prevent them from going to family court in New York and getting full custody of them, which would basically terminate your parental rights.
All right. Nicola wants to know, how long does it take for you to get the advanced parole after applying?
About 90 to 100 days.
She also said, I realized how important it is to repeat the numbers. I heard it so much, it was on the tip of my tongue to give it to a friend.
1-800-529.
Ain't no people that always complain to me about it. Why come you talk to no number so much time?
1-800-529-5465. And if you don't remember it, and it's on the tip of your tongue, you can remember the words 1-800-LawLink. 1-800-LawLink, and just spell it out, LAWLINK. That number goes back over 20 years.
Do you remember how that number came
That
up?
because Squeeze used to do you know how Link Up became Link Up?
No.
This is pre-internet. Squeeze would broadcast simulcast both in Jamaica and in New York. So before there was
London.
and London and, before,
And Miami.
and
Canada.
Toronto.
Yeah, there
okay,
you go.
so it was five different
Whoa.
radio stations listening to Squeeze at the same time. And this is before Viber and WhatsApp, and you had to pick up a telephone. You see, now you're posing.
Now I'm posing.
Now you're posing.
Now I'm posing.
All right. So you had to pick up a telephone and call long distance, and long distance, $3-4 a minute to
Yep.
speak to your relatives. So instead, people would listen to the radio, call into the local radio station, and say, "Hey, I want to say hi to link up to my cousin in Brooklyn. I'm in Jamaica." And then the guy from Toronto would come on. "Hey, cuz, what's happening?" And everyone would just start having a conversation. The whole family from 5 different cities.
See, it's for true. It's true.
It's true.
There was no Facebook. There's none of that
There's none
stuff
of
back
that.
then.
So that's how Squeeze was the king. He had social media down before there was
Still a
social
king, by the
media.
way.
That is the
Right.
beauty of human
Yes.
connectedness,
Right.
right?
It's
called
there. That
innovation.
is
They'd be like,
pure.
"Marcia, how are you, Marcia?"
So
Yep.
That was-
pure.
I can't do
I'm
the,
guessing that was a way around like long
long
distance
distance
phone.
telephone.
Exactly. It was.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Oh,
Squeeze,
human ingenuity.
so so it was most.
By the way, I didn't originate it. I just took it to make it better.
Right. Most radio stations, they would use the term I want to not
Greetings.
greetings, or I want to hit up, or I want to
Big up.
or whatever. And Squeeze would always correct. No, we are not bigging up anybody. No greet.
I'm not bigging up nobody.
If you don't link up, it's link up and
Yeah.
push. And he would start screaming at people if you don't say link up and push. Click. He would click off of them.
That is savage.
So then I came on, and he's doing link up. And then I'm like, all right, I need a telephone number that has something with link in it.
Mm-hmm.
So then we got LawLink. So this is the LawLink segment on the link up.
There was even a LawLink newspaper.
Right. We even had a LawLink newspaper back in the day.
Yep, seriously.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
They would deliver thousands of papers to people's doorsteps.
100,000. We deliver 100,000 newspapers.
No joke.
No, and we would
It
drop
was crazy enough
below-
to even mail it to people.
It was like a 15-page newspaper. This is like before, this is like when in lieu of advertising in the yellow pages.
And
I
Facebook.
got you.
Right. And this was like, so instead of going on the yellow pages, they had that big book they would drop off. We were dropping off newspapers in everywhere.
Oh
And we
my
had the
God.
LawLink newspaper, and then I was on the Link Up media show
Yeah.
on Saturday, and Squeeze would go, Marcia, Toronto, plush, peace, love, unity, strength, and harmony. Who do you want to link up with?
Brad
And
actually remembers.
that's how it would go.
If this was
Wow.
a movie right now, it'd just be like 15 years earlier.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
cut to Brad.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what's happening in my mind.
With the braids,
It's like
with
this
the braids, and with
flashback.
Brad out of here.
Yeah.
I had a full head of hair.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
exactly what I'm picturing. Like you guys are just looking 20 years younger, doing the exact same thing you're
Yep.
doing
Yes.
right now.
That picture right there with Zach, that was in that era. Yeah.
That's exactly what I think
Yes.
of is that picture.
Yeah. Oh my God, I remember. And then we went to the Half Moon Resort
Half
in,
Moon.
in Montego.
Where you thought you were getting it for free and you ended up paying?
I ended up paying for everybody.
You thought you were going for
fault.
free,
Dave
and
Rodney's
then
fault.
Yeah. No, Squeeze is like going to come down to Jamaica.
Dave
because,
Rodney, man, not
Because,
me.
he was broadcasting in Jamaica. He was broadcasting Toronto. So then we said, okay, we're going to broadcast in New York one weekend. We're going to do Jamaica the next weekend. Then we're going to go on a road show, Miami, London. So the first stop was Jamaica. And Squeeze told me, don't worry, I got all the costs covered because we got to bring down a whole crew. And every weekend, we're traveling somewhere else. So the first weekend, I'll tell you one other funny story too. The first weekend we go to Jamaica. So at the end of it goes, Squeeze goes, Brad, it's really not for free, and you brought down like 9 people with you to help you with the show and everything. So I ended up paying for like 9 people. So I said,
You didn't pay for everything, but it pretty much paid part of it.
So then we canceled Florida, London, and Toronto. I said, I'm not paying for this every weekend. So then we just decided to do it back in New York. But then this was the best one. Squeeze says to me, this is like back in like 1998, 1999, when you started the radio show. This is the best. Squeeze says to me, I made this deal. Can I say the restaurant's name? Why not, right?
No, we can't.
All right, with this chain restaurant. Okay, it's like a chain restaurant where you get hamburgers and stuff. And the deal is what we're going to do. They want the immigration link. They want the immigration stuff. They don't really want this, link up, but we got to do the immigration link from the restaurant on a live feed. So we go to different restaurants, and people are eating, and they're like, who are these two geezers?
Why did you do that?
Who are these two geezers here? We're like, and the worst was the first time. It
was a very white community.
He went to Bayside.
Oh my God.
Bayside,
Oh
Queens.
my
Remember
God.
Bayside, Queens? All right, so we go to Bayside, Queens. That's basically all like white Irish firemen and cops there. I'm like,
Hold on. What they need.
Right.
Listen, what are you gonna say? White people are not immigrants too?
No.
Literally picturing you guys at McDonald's right now.
So we're at this, and people are like looking at us like, who are these people? We're like, all right, come on up if you have immigration questions. We're live on the radio on 93.5 and blah, blah, blah. And nobody's coming up, and we felt like idiots. And then the funniest thing is, we go out after the show, and I'm like, Squeeze, this was like the worst night. So
It was.
Okay, it was so bad. It was so bad. But wait, here's like the epilogue, the funny part of the whole thing, is we go out, and, Squeeze has a fancy, I don't know what you were driving back then.
It was a Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Yeah.
Squeeze parks it everywhere in the Bronx and Brooklyn. Nobody.
Oh, yeah, I remember this one.
Right, nobody touches it.
Funny.
Nobody touches
This is
it.
the truth.
Okay? Nobody touches it. He parks in a white neighborhood. Someone breaks into his
Yeah, it's true. I swear to God.
I rips the radio out.
I swear, I was so pissed off.
I parked this
Who
everywhere.
breaks into a Range Rover?
In the Bronx, in Brooklyn, I parked this everywhere. I tortured 22nd Street by
So
my
it's not
studio.
only.
So then he goes, I parked the car once in a white neighborhood, and the whole thing gets smashed.
Exactly.
I'm just like, I have this picture in my mind of you guys like
No,
in a
it was hilarious
McDonald's
back in
booth
the
or
days.
something.
No, it was an Applebee's.
That's even, that's
It was
so much
Applebee's.
better.
And we did. And
It
we
was
got
Applebee's.
much better.
We had a relationship with the chain of
And
Applebee's.
Squeeze had this contract, so after the first one, I'm like, I don't want to do it. He goes, no, you have to do it. I have this contract. We have to go for it. I go, I'm not doing this again. This is ridiculous. And he made me go to 5 different Applebee's and do this.
Can you imagine? You're like the
You remember
family
that?
that goes to Applebee's and some random dude
This is like
is
answering
like,
immigration questions.
if you have immigration questions while you're at Applebee's, we're full service
It was a nice
Applebee's.
professional setup. Radio station, everything. But the one at Bayside was not working out.
Squeeze and I have done it all. We've had some
Oh,
fun.
believe me, we have done it.
We've done it all. We've done it all.
I
Don't
will
even let us bring in
not-
DJ Sean.
Yeah.
Get it.
I will not suggest an Applebee's, but we can totally do an
you
a
imagine?
Jamaican show. But an
All right.
Applebee's.
All right, let's go to Paulette.
Oh boy. Talk
Paulette.
about reflections.
Paulette, true story. True story.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Hello, Paulette. How are you?
I'm good. Good afternoon.
Yeah, we're done with the Applebee's.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I realize that. So I realize where you eat now.
Everybody's got jokes. Even the clients and the callers have jokes.
Yes.
All right, no problem.
I have a question for Brad.
ahead.
First, I have to give thanks to Brad because I remember Brad getting me my papers to Brother's Spouse.
Okay, great.
I
Thank you.
never forget that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I have a question for you.
What?
My granddaughter is here and she's 17. She graduated from high school. Now she wants to go to college as a architect. How can I change her to a student visa?
What is she now?
And if she's here with me for vacation.
Okay. So you want to send her to? You want to send her to? Where's her mother and father?
Mother's in England, father's in Jamaica.
All right. So maybe what we can do one of two things. Maybe you can enroll her into school and get her a student visa. Maybe you want to do a special juvenile immigrant. If you want to become her legal guardian, and if you can demonstrate that the parents abandoned her, and she's left here alone in the United States, perhaps we can do that, and she could get a green
All right,
card. Hold on one second, okay?
I'm coming to your office tomorrow.
Hold on.
Okay, let's book the appointment. 1-800-529-5465. 20 minutes before the hour of 1. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We've done everything when it comes to marketing.
Oh my God! Yeah, I forgot the newspapers. Mm-hmm. We would drop them off. I would have like a truck.
One thing I never did, though, and I never believed in it.
What?
Never did the flyer thing.
I did the flyer.
You did the flyer thing.
You know what? you wanted me to do, which I never did. Squeeze wanted me to buy an RV.
A Brad and Squeeze RV?
No, just a law office of Spar and Bernstein RV, and like put a desk in there and have like Giselle or Lenny drive it around like Brooklyn and the Bronx and like park it on street corners like
He was the man.
Truck, like
No, I'm serious. He was really the man.
And like park it on the corner like an ice cream truck and just do consultations, you know, in the RV.
You believe him?
Yes.
It is true.
Yes.
It is true. I mean, there was a discussion about that.
There was a discussion.
There was a discussion about that, and we even looked into what the cost of an RV would be.
I was just about to say.
The mobile law office. The mobile Brad law office.
It's either a horrible idea or a genius idea, and I just don't know.
We didn't know either, and we never did it.
I am sure, Kimberly, Danielle, and Kyle, a few years from now, we're going to be either, what the we were thinking, or, wow!
What were we thinking?
You know? I'm serious.
Right. And now the latest iteration, we're just building a TV studio.
Exactly. We're just going to make a TV studio.
Yes.
And once that's put in...
You're going to compare that with that? Which one was
better? I mean, I could have had 10 RVs. The cost of one television.
Exactly. A whole fleet with you guys' faces on it.
Right. We would have more cars than Hertz rental.
That's exactly.
All right, for the course of the
Brad Bernstein's driving through the city.
Yes. No, I wouldn't personally drive the RV because...
I mean your face.
I would be busy doing consultations.
In one of them.
The consultation would last one block drive. So we'd go around, Squeezes like, I go, how long are these Squeezes goes, okay, you drive around the block once. At the end, this was Squeezes' idea. And you drive around the block once. If you hit a red light, if you hit a red light, they get a little extra time. And then you drop a block off at the same spot they got off.
Like a cash cab. Like a cash cab with immigration advice and no prizes.
Kyle, what do you think of all this?
I think that I want more immigration.
Yes.
Okay, my dad filed for me and my kids. It was approved in 2013. How long more would I have to wait?
Your dad filed for you in 2013?
Yeah.
Was your dad? Are you over 21?
My dad filed for me and my kids. It was approved in 2013.
Okay, and I assume you're single, so it's about 3 more years.
3 more years. All right.
Brad, what if someone has a baby here and during the pregnancy she gets Medicaid? Can you help her with her paperwork?
Yes.
I came to the U.S. in 1985 with a green card. In 1989, I pled guilty to assault, no jail time, probation for 3 years. In 95, I pled guilty to gun possession for a convicted felon. I was sentenced to 24 months in prison. I got out and went to immigration court and got a waiver from deportation. Was given a new 10-year green card. I'm married to my U.S. citizen wife since 1997. Have 3 children with her. Can I become a citizen, or am I banned from becoming a citizen? Please advise.
You can become a citizen as long as that gun case was not an aggravated felony, and it doesn't sound, based on what you told me, that it is.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm a Jamaican. I overstayed on my visitor's visa. What's the first step in getting my legal status? I've been in the States for 8 months now.
Call 1-800-529-5465. That is your first step in becoming legal. Come meet me.
My stepdaughter filed for me and my husband. I have 3 children with my husband. Can they come along?
No. Your stepdaughter files for you and your husband separately, 2 separate I-130s. Your immediate relatives, you don't get to include the children. After you come to the United States, you can turn around and file for your children.
As she wants to know, can she do that as a derivative?
No, she can't.
What is the process after the child's I-130 is approved? He is in Jamaica.
Eventually, once their date is reached on the waiting list, you're going to get, or if it's an immediate relative, you're going to get a notice from the National Visa Center on a choice of agent, which would be who's going to be responsible for dealing with all the paperwork for the completion of the case. You're then going to get a fee bill to pay some fees. You then have to provide affidavits of support and biographic data forms. And then ultimately, once you finish all those packages, the case would be forwarded to the U.S. Embassy in Jamaica for a visa appointment.
How long after receiving EAD will you get an interview appointment?
A few months. Could be 2 to 4 months.
All right. Nicola wants us to know that we are her drug. She can't live without us. It's a great show. And I just want to encourage everybody who's watching on social media to like and share and subscribe and follow based on whatever you're watching.
That's right. It is a great drug, and please share this great drug with as many people as possible. Let's get everyone addicted.
Yeah, thank you, Nicola.
To the Brad and Squeeze show.
I was picturing them in the RV like Heisenberg and Jesse Pinkman, like Breaking Bad, just cooking up law.
Just cooking up law.
Crystal Law.
I can think of us going bird shooting. What is it Dan Quayle did?
Quail hunting.
Who would shoot who?
Oh, I would be shocked.
Like who would get shot in the face? Like who would be the trainee?
Right. I would be like, yeah, because Squeeze would be like looking one way, I'm looking the other,
right.
and then I yell, "Hey, Squeeze!" He turns around and just shoots me. He goes, "Oh, I thought you were a bird." I can totally see. I was stretching. I was stretching.
Accidentally shot Brad in the face.
We would have gone on that trip using points, by the way.
Yeah. How long is an F2A visa processing after it's approved?
It's about 2 years start to finish. 18 months to 2 years start to finish. Let's go to Anil.
And then we come to our tax attorney who just stepped in.
Anil?
Yes.
Okay. Anil.
Hello?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, Anil.
Okay.
What's going on?
No, I just want to ask one question. I have a problem with my document. That's why I want to ask to know what happened since I am a South African in California, almost 2 years now. I'm expecting my authorization up to now. I didn't hear nothing.
I don't understand what he's saying, Squeeze. Do you understand what he's saying?
I said...
You said you're an African and what?
I'm African. I'm a South African in California.
You're what after that?
Asylum seeker.
He's an asylum seeker.
Asylum seeker.
Got it. Okay. So you're seeking asylum. When did you file for the asylum?
Almost 2 years now.
Have you gone for an interview?
I didn't get anything yet.
You have gone for nothing yet? All right.
No,
did you get your work permit?
No, I submitted my permit last year, and they said they denied me. Say unless I'm up here at court before. So
if your asylum, 1 second, if your asylum is pending more than 180 days and they haven't scheduled you for an interview, you're entitled to a work permit. Come in and see me. Come in and see me. Come in and see me because we can go through your whole history here. But I could already tell you're screwed up if you didn't get a work permit yet. So hold on 1 second.
1-800-529-5465. Once again, folks, it's a Brad and Squeeze show brought to you by, of course, Page 21, a.k.a. USA Credit Repair. Do remember to check him out at WeFixBadCredit.com. Brad has renamed the company.
It's WeFixBadCredit.com.
WeFixBadCredit.com. That's
formerly known as USA Credit Repair.
Also known as USA Credit Repair.
Formerly known.
See, it's killing me.
It is formerly known.
Let's go to a very important piece.
USA Credit Repair doesn't exist anymore. It's WeFixBadCredit.com. Doing business as USA. No, it's USA Credit Repair doing business as WeFixBadCredit.com. DBA.
All right. Let me come out of the tax closet with this one.
You go out of the tax closet.
All right.
Take.
My tax attorney is Carmela.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
She's my tax attorney. And let me just say this to all of you out there who are showing off or not showing off, or, you have absolutely, you are not proud enough to say that you have tax issues. I have had my share. And when you are a self-employed individual, when you have multiple businesses, or when you're just a regular person and you don't have enough knowledge about taxes, although I have a lot of knowledge about taxes, my first degree is public accounting, it still does not make you a pro at doing your own taxes. Still does not make you a pro at understanding all the loopholes and everything that comes up, tax shelters that comes up.
Can I say one thing about taxes?
Yeah.
This is not about taxes. This is about people who owe a lot of taxes and can't afford to pay.
Right, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
And I've been in that situation.
Right.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Right. Okay, I'm not just the president of the club. I'm also the, what is it? The hair club thing?
Yeah, you're also a customer.
Yeah, whatever it is. Anyway, but my tax attorney is Carmela. And ladies and gentlemen, she's a good tax attorney. There are miraculous, testimonies that we have here. When you hear some of them, it just blows your mind how much money you can owe the government, and you have sleepless nights, and then poof, just like that, she comes in, and she does not wave a magic wand. I'm going to let her tell you what she does as the tax attorney here at Spar Bernstein.
Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carmela. I'm the tax attorney here at Spar Bernstein.
And my tax attorney.
And your tax attorney, correct. What I do here at the office is help save people or taxpayers that owe a lot of money to the IRS. So I file what is called an offer and compromise application to get settlements on people who owe money for taxes. And also people who owe money if they own a business as well. And I have many, many stories of many satisfied clients.
What was the most money you ever saved?
Well, this is something recently.
I don't want to hear. What's the most money
that you have ever
saved? This one.
Don't talk about me.
This is recent. This is recent.
Is this the most money you've ever saved?
No, it's been higher.
Okay, so then what? All right, Gotta follow along. What is the most money you have ever saved anybody?
I had a client.
One particular tax.
Yes, I had a client. He actually came and meet Brad. He was a truck driver. He owed about $2,075,000 in taxes.
1 second. No. He owed 200 and how much?
275.
275,000.
You said 2,000.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
100.
Sorry.
You're forgetting 100.
$275,000 in taxes, and I got a settlement for $2,300. So he came in to meet Brad.
Are you kidding me?
He
Are you
took
kidding
pictures.
me? Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Right, exactly. You go like this. You go. If this thing doesn't come out, you go. Boom. Done. Right. $275,000.
How is that possible? That you owe the government $275,000.
And he changed it to $2,000.
Yes.
You make it $2,000.
Yes.
You just made this guy $275,000 back in his pocket. That's crazy.
Hold on. I bet you any money this guy does not even call here anymore.
No, you want to know what? No, what?
Maybe this is just not real. I don't want to be found out.
He doesn't call back because he lives by the beach now. All right, he's got beachfront.
Exactly.
This guy must be. They made a mistake.
She just went in. It sounds like just hey, let's just delete those zeros.
Then just recently as well, I was hoping this person would be able to come on the air. I had a client that owed about $200,000 in taxes.
$200,000.
Yes, and I got a settlement for $1,200.
Wow.
And this person, the reason why.
Crazy? Is that crazy? Are you?
No, this is real.
I feel like almost saying, "Are you SH?" You
know? No, this is real.
That's what everyone's got to be saying. Are you SHB?
Why would anyone want to go anywhere else to sort out their tax problems?
I don't know.
You would be a, you know what?
Be a
fool.
SH head.
I don't know about that.
She was very happy. She was very happy. This particular client. She was because it was.
Sure, she was. I would be happy too.
Because it was a lot of
Yes,
and she was actually a nurse, and she was self-employed. Yeah. So she's a 1099, and she, worked at various clients, and she owed a lot of money in taxes. Also, there's certain life expenses, like her parents had passed away, so she had to borrow money from her 401k for funeral expenses. So all these costs added up over time, and it came up to about $200,000. So this happened recently, the settlement. So she was very, very pleased. Hopefully she'll be able to come on the air. I was hoping she'll be able to come on the air today to give her testimony.
I'm going to say this, and by the way, if you have a tax issue and you owe taxes, it's absolutely free to speak to Carmela. This is our page 23 moment, Carmela.
Yes.
All right, this is the page 23 moment, Carmela. Call Carmela right now.
Yeah.
1-800-529-5465. It's the same telephone number to call to get on the radio as it is to speak to Carmela, as it is to speak to me and make an appointment to see me, or a personal injury or criminal defense or divorce. But the consultation for Carmela is free if you call now.
1-800-529. No, you know what? Hold on.
Right. Cue back
Can
up.
you all just
Cue rewind a little bit.
BTFU. There's another one he doesn't know.
Be the follow-up. Be the follow-up. Be the follow-up guy. That's what he's saying to me. He's saying to me, Brad, just follow up after me.
Exactly.
Right?
All right.
Be the follow-up guy.
Everybody back up right now. All right? Because you all want me to be something I'm not. Right. And I've got to be me.
You got to be you.
I've got to be me.
Because if you can't be me, who can you?
I can't be Brad. I can't be Carmela.
You got to be Squeeze.
And every time I hear these miraculous stories, it freaks me the hell out. Why people out there
freaks him the hell out?
It really freaks me out.
Freaks him out, man.
And you know what it is?
All pumped up now.
A lot of these people out there, some of them, these freaking people, are saying they're lying. Why are they going on the radio and lying? Why are they doing this?
Why?
Here's what. You can get a free consultation.
Free, man.
No bullcrap.
It's not bull.
A free consultation. You speak with the attorney, okay, and find out if she is BSing. I'm dead serious.
She's not.
They are not. I know. She can't.
No.
All right? So, people, if you owe the government taxes over what?
$5,000.
Over $5,000.
I also want to emphasize people who own businesses. If you own a business,
like me,
and owe taxes, I help those clients as well.
So right now, I say, if you owe taxes, period, and it's over $5,000 with any of the entities out there related to the government, pick up your phone and call this number now. If you can't speak with her right this second because she's in the studios, let the phone ring 10, 15 seconds. She'll call you back, or she'll book an appointment to speak with her. The number is 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Everyone who owes taxes. She'll even file your taxes. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Doesn't matter where you are in the United States. It's federal, right, Brad?
Yes.
1-800-529-5465. You owe taxes. You owe back taxes. You want to figure out how much you can save. She has saved people hundreds of thousands of dollars. Pick up your freaking phone and make the call. This is for the Jamaicans. All right? English speaking, pick up your phone and make that call. For the Russians, I don't know what to say. 1-800-529-5465. Brad, come on. You've been to Russia more than me. I have been there this many times.
The only thing I know,
I've been close,
the
but
only
not
thing
there.
I can tell you in Russian is "Gidiet toilet."
Go use the toilet?
Go use the toilet.
Yeah.
Go, where is the toilet?
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Call in Spanish.
Uno, ocho,
Cero.
cero, cinco, dos, nueve, cinco, cuatro.
We'll be here all day.
Seis, cinco.
Kyle, it sounded like you were a dying Spanish speaker.
What?
On your last,
We know what you got.
he's like in his deathbed, and he's like, "Oh no, dos."
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. And once again, yes, great tax department. All right? Solid tax department. Quite a few people just called. We want to say, people, stop screwing around. But Brad and I, we joke around. The entire team would joke around. But when it comes to the law and the capacities here at the law office at Spar and Bernstein, we're serious about you and your life. We're all about helping people. Very, very serious. So make that call. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Make that call. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely the Brad and Squeeze Show. Thanks so much for giving out the phone number for page 21 earlier.
All right, we'll make up for it tomorrow.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Carmela, you're the greatest.
Thank you.
All right? All right. She's like the point guard for Spar and Bernstein when it comes to tax. 1-800-529-5465. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Brad and Squeeze Show. In retrospect, we want to say thanks for tuning in this morning at 9 a.m. But remember, you get locked up, 1-800-LawLink. You only need one guy. You get into an automobile accident, you only need one guy. All right? You got child support issues, divorce issues, you only need one guy. Construction accident, you all need, of course, just one guy. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LawLink. 1-800-529-5465. Phone lines blowing up. Happy Emancipation Day to each and every one. Stay tuned on 93.5. We're going until 4 o'clock today. And, of course, we're going to go in retrospect with a few programming right here on, of course, the Brad and Squeeze Show. Stay tuned. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.